Before we get started, let's check out the links in my description. We all want nice things. We want the car, we want a house, we want a high limit credit card. But if you don't have at least a 680 credit score, you're not even in the game. So click this link here to know where you stand and get your free credit scores from all three bureaus. That will be Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. And also get your reports. If you would like to be free and become financially independent through entrepreneurship, click this link here to be free. If you'd like to get cash back, which is a discount during shopping, please click this link here to see my favorite cashback sites. And if you enjoy the music you hear in the background, please click the link here and subscribe to It's Oasis. Hello everyone, welcome back to Community Wealth. I know I recently did a video, and I know you heard about what the video was about. Not necessarily what the video was about, but you heard of the incident I spoke about in the video, where there are many states, actually the vast majority of the states now, are cutting off the $300 FPUC boost from unemployment. And for you who don't understand what the FPUC boost is, that's basically the supplement or the addition added to the unemployment. From your basic unemployment from your state, the government gave you an additional $300 to add to the unemployment every week. Before it was $600 and they cut it in half to $300. Bad enough they cut it in half to $300. Now they cut the time. It's supposed to last until I believe it was either the end of August or September. But here in Florida, they're cutting it off in June 26th to be exact. And I believe some states have already cut it short. So now, what are people to do? Right? What are people really to do? Because they're saying that the economy is bouncing back. They're giving these vaccinations and, people getting jobs, and the job market it sucks. I mean, the jobs that are available, they're not paying much. Granted, you might say, well, you can make $300 at these jobs, but what do you have to do for this $300 that when you were working, you were probably making twice that? You were probably making $600 to $800, maybe $1,000 a week. But now you have to go and get a job where you're making probably less than half of what you earned at your previous job before the pandemic hit. Okay, so what do we do? Right? How are you going to live off of $400 to $500 a month? Because that's what the unemployment is minus the boost. $400 to $500 a month. What you going to do with that? What are you going to do with that? So here we go. I'm going to give you some suggestions. I'm going to do a series of videos that's going to give you suggestions to make up for that $300 that you're not about to get anymore. Might even be able to get off of unemployment altogether, because unemployment is only lasting for so long anyway. So to add to that $200 every 2 weeks, right? I'm going to show you what you can do. And one of the things I'm going to show you is coming up right now. Look, I know some of you guys like, okay, he's talking about gig work. Well, I'm going to tell you like this. For me to get my unemployment, for me to get my PPP, and for me to get my EIDL, my targeted advance and my supplemental advance, because I did videos and I got everything. Only thing I didn't get was the EIDL, which I'll be able to get that too. But I was able to get those because of the gig work. I was a gig worker. Everybody know I drove, so I was a gig worker. That's how I was able to qualify for everything. That's how I was able to get the PPP, both draws. I was getting unemployment ever since. Remember, I told you I was getting unemployment. I got paid. I got back pay for like 14, 15 weeks last year in July, because I applied and I didn't get it until July. So I got all of those weeks back at one time back in July, and I'm still getting it till this day. All right. So I'm going to tell you guys, it's gig work. All right. I'm going to do DoorDash. So DoorDash is a great way to go. If you ready to sign up for DoorDash, you don't want to go through the rest of the video, just want to go ahead and get started, click the Wealth Dasher link below in the description. Okay. Click the Wealth Dasher link in the description below and get started. Sign up for DoorDash. All right. And it's not really hard to do. It's very simple. Actually, you can get started within a couple of days. Maybe I said the longest about a week. Everybody I know who did DoorDash, they were driving within a week, few days to a week. When I was doing gig work, I was up and running pretty much the next day. You know, pretty much. Well, no, I'll take that back. I'll say in 2 days. In 2 days, I was up and going. I signed up. Did all the little due diligence. I did it within it took me maybe about an hour altogether, to be honest. So I did everything about an hour. In 2 days, boom, I was on the road. All right. But what you see right here in DoorDash, what you see right here, this is actually very typical. This is not made up. Everybody I know who did DoorDash, this is what their week was looking like. I mean, roughly about $700. So this is maybe $200 more than what I know on average. But I'm thinking average person makes about $700 to $1,000 a week DoorDashing. I'm being honest. I'm not messing around. They're making around $700 to $1,000 a week DoorDashing. This is not a joke. But I'm just going to focus on you're making up for that $300 that you're not getting anymore. So let's just be on the safe side and say you can easily make $60 a day DoorDashing, working maybe 3 hours. 3 hours a week. 3 hours a day. 3 hours a day. You can make $20 an hour DoorDashing. Easily. I will even give it 4. If you want to do 4, okay, that's fine. That's still what? About $15 an hour. So $15 an hour. 15 to 20 bucks an hour you can make DoorDashing. That'll make up for your $300 weekly boost that they're about to take away from you. Okay. Very simple. You go down here, put in the zip code where you want to get started, and boom, that's pretty much it. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but it's very simple to do. It's not hard. It's really simple. They're going to ask for your vehicle information. They're going to ask for your information, driver's license, stuff that you're going to need. They might do a background check. So if you got a background, you may not qualify. I know people with a background that have been driving. The background is pretty old, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be simple. You don't need a new car. You don't need a newer car. Your car can be, I believe your car can be up to maybe 7 to 10 years old. I know somebody doing it in a 2005 Impala. So that lets you know what you can do. But she's been doing it for a while, but she has a 2005 Impala. So you don't need a newer car to DoorDash, okay? And it's pretty good money. It's pretty easy money, all right? I'm going to show you when I was gigging. I'm going to show you the typical kind of money you can make. And I was doing it very part-time. Very part-time, all right? So we're going to go here. This is one of the gig workers I was doing. You can probably see what it is. I'm not going to mention, but you can see what it is. And this was very part-time. $7,022.60. What my earning was. $7,022.60. All right. That was very part-time. That wasn't even the full year. I think that wasn't even, very part-time. We're talking about, it was some weeks I didn't do it. This is very part-time because you can do it anytime you feel like it. All right. It's kind of money you can make. And that was this one. And this was at the same time period, So I'm doing them both at the same time. Same time period. $8,248.09. And remember, this is very part-time. I wasn't doing it every week. I was doing it at my leisure when I felt like doing it. And I can average easily $75 to $120 a day doing it. On the days I did it. Remember, and we talking about, I might go maybe 5 to 7 hours a day when I do it. It wasn't every day. It was when I felt like doing it. And I was averaging 75 to, $120, $140 a day, depending on what was going on. All right. So that's typical. So you add that together, that's about $15,000 or so. part-time when I felt like doing it, because I was doing it at the same time. Because you can do more than one of these things. All right, doing it at the same time. So 7,000 plus 8,000, that's what, 15,000, right? Okay, so that's the kind of money you can make. Other beautiful thing about the gig work, specifically we're talking about DoorDash. If you're ready to sign up, just go ahead and click the Wealth Dasher link in the description below. All right, click the DoorDash Wealth Dasher link in the description below to get started. All right, you can do this anytime. I believe with DoorDash you can book. They call them blocks. I believe you can block 30-minute increments. So 30 minutes. You do it for 30 minutes, you can stop. Do it for 30 minutes, you can stop. Do it for 30 minutes, you can stop. Do it for 30 minutes here, boom. Set up for 30 minutes later. So I believe there are 30-minute increments you can do in it. So it's whenever you feel like it. You can do 30 minutes blocks straight out. So you can do 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, do about 2-3 hours, boom, and you're done. You can do it just like that. It's very simple. You just you get it. Somebody ping you on the app. You go and you pick up the items. They give you the address and everything to the restaurant. You go to the restaurant, pick up the items, boom, it takes you to the person's address. Everything is right there. It's very simple. It's not hard to figure out. It's very simple. You get an order from Burger King. You get an order from KFC. You get an order from your favorite sushi restaurant. You know, and then even while you're out, you might just be chilling. And I'm not gonna tell you the great perks of it. I mean, it's awesome perks. I mean, it's like some crazy perks to it. You will figure it out once you do it. I'm not gonna say it on here because people might not like it. But there are crazy perks on here. I mean, crazy perks. But you click the link in the description, sign up, Wealth Dasher. You're gonna like it. I'm telling you, you're gonna like the perks. They're very easy, and you got to do with the food. Trust me. But it's very easy to do. Make very good money. You probably won't even be thinking about unemployment once you get started. Your first day, easily, we're talking about $75 to $100 easily. First day. But like I said, we're just going to focus on $60. But I'm going to tell you a story. I know somebody recently, just maybe a couple of weeks ago, they let me know that they were dashing, right? They were like, man, you should get back into this. I just made $200. This was in the afternoon. They had just started maybe 11 o'clock in the morning? 11 o'clock a.m. And by maybe 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, they already made $200. So we're talking 11, 12, 1, 2, about 4 hours. So it's very possible. It's very possible. So like I'm saying, this right here that you see on this page, this 941.22 is very typical of a week somebody might have. But let's just scale this down and pretend this says 300. That just makes up for that FPUC boost that they're about to end in less than a month. Okay? Like I said, it's very simple to do. You have your registered vehicle, have your driver's license straight out. You know, as long as you don't have any issues with your driver's license. You're 18 and older. And, you know, ready to go. Everything is in the app. It takes you everywhere you go. It's just like MapQuest or Google Maps. It's just like that. It takes you everywhere you're going to need to go. Tell you where the address is, the person bringing it to. You're communicating with the person through the app. You can even call the person. Something go wrong, you let DoorDash know. They'll take care of it right then and there. So again, you're ready to get started. Ready to make up for that or replace that $300 boost that they're about to end. Go ahead and click the Wealth Dasher link in the description. The DoorDash Wealth Dasher link in the description, however you want to say it, but it says DoorDash and it'll say Wealth Dasher. You click that link, get started, and you know, let's get that money. Had to worry about this unemployment. You'll be worried about all these different things like, you know, the PPP, the EIDL. You want to worry about all of that. You had to worry about forgiveness, none of that. You'll be making money at your leisure whenever you feel like it. 30-minute increments, 30-minute blocks. 2, 3, 4 hours a day, you're done. $60 in your account. You get paid every week. Direct deposit. You can actually get paid early too. They got it where you can get paid early. Might cost you like 10 cents or something like that. So again, click the link in the description. Check out the links in the description. And, as usual, to the next video. Let's get it.